Welcome. Good evening. This is the Four Battle Boys podcast. I'm your host, moderator Fabe Biggs. My guys will be with me in just a minute. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be recapping all of college football. We're also going to be looking at the NFL in review. Mike is not here. It's not going to be here tonight, so we're going to get my BS list. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be hot. My BS list. I'm gonna have partner shots with shot. So hope you got your seatbelts on. It's gonna be a great show. This part of the show say let's go. And of course, this is the Four Battle Boys podcast. I am your host and moderator, Fabian Biggs, and we'll have a good time. Everybody gonna run a little behind, but we're gonna the show got go on, right? Took last week off because we weren't available, but we're gonna have a great show for you guys. Of course, this football season, NBA's kicked off. The Denver Nuggets look like they're not going to be beaten this year. If they get home court advantage, they are going to be the team to beat this year because of the altitude in Denver, and Joker is playing like an MVP right now. But that does not discount Joel Embiid, who is playing against the Celtics tonight. I believe that game might be on NBA TV. That's a game I would think ESPN would have had if they ever thought about it. That would have been a great matchup to televise. But Wembanyama is playing in New York, his first game in New York on a 39-year anniversary of Jordan making his debut at MSG. Talk a little basketball before the guys get on here. For those that's watching the show right now, if you could tell me who is the worst team in the NBA right now besides the Wizards? The worst team in the NBA besides the Wizards. Put that in the chat. Right now, the Knicks are winning 82-55 against the Spurs. This is going to be a tough year for the Spurs, especially with Pop got an extension. He's a made man in San Antonio. He's not going to be going anywhere until he retires or dies a Spur. So we got about, I would say, 3-4 more years with Pop. That's a good thing. Pop is good for the game. And if you think about where Pop started off as first year or two in San Antonio, he was on the hot seat, and then the lockout shortened season, won a championship, then proceeded to win 4 more championships within 15 years after that. So he is one of the greatest coaches in NBA history. You can look at Phil Jackson, Red Auerbach, Pat Riley. You can put Steve Kerr, Eric Spoelstra. That's what I would think. Well, those are the top 5 coaches to me in the NBA as far as all time. See some people that are logging in right now. Tell me your thoughts on your top coach right now. I am not looking like a middle school principal. I'm trying to just make it as a counselor because you need to hop on the show, man. You ain't doing nothing. Hop on the show. Just go ahead on and hop on the show. Hop on the show, man. Just hop on the show. You got the link. It's in the chat. You're part of the show just like everybody else. You ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna do a little whip around on some scores right now in the NBA while we wait for our guys to hop on. Right now, the Wizards are actually beating the Hornets right now. The Wizards are 1-5. They have a terrible team. The team's terrible. The Pacers are beating the Jazz. Pacers have looked good this year. They're 4-3. We're getting bring a shot on right now. Shot Major, what is the deal?
Why going? What's that?
Shit.
Hey, before I even came on here, I see my super duper fragilistic producer. There, somebody was looking like a middle school principal.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not feeling no problems today. I'm not feeling no problems today.
That boy Anatoly came out the gate spitting.
Nah, he's spitting lies. Spitting lies, I tell you, lies. Pretty Tony, what to do?
What's happening, fella?
What's going on, Tony?
Oh, nothing much, man. Nothing much. Birthday boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Blessings. Blessings. That's all that is.
Amen.
Blessings.
I'm gonna tell you now, my BS list way better than Atwater's. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yo, who?
My BS list, quarterback tiers, is way better than Atwater's.
Quarterback tiers, man. Look at, hey, listen. You know, he not here, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him his compliments because I don't want him to ever hear me give him no compliment. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it now while he ain't here. Hey, that list though, man, I ain't gonna even lie. He be having me thinking about that list during the week. Or like after I watch the game, I ain't gonna even lie. I swear to God, if you tell him I say I didn't say it. Damn, I'm recording. But yeah, I be looking at the list like, okay, like this week, I know everybody said CJ Stroud got to move up. I know everybody said that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give him a guy his props. Now that list, if we could just get him to type it, then it might be worth something.
Oh, like that right there, shot.
Snap Fabe done typed his. Show off.
Because I didn't want y'all to clown me. First of all, I ain't want y'all clowning me. That's the first thing.
Yeah, that water got that parole officer handwriting too. You can tell he done did some time. He be writing. Anytime you write uppercase as lowercase, you done did time. Anybody debate me on that?
No, that's facts. He did some type of time, especially. You remember back in '99 with him and somebody, he went to somebody's house, tried to start a fight, got locked up by Pete County Police. You remember that?
What?
In '99, he had started him as somebody of his friends. Somebody had a fight with a girlfriend or some shit. I don't know who it was, but I don't know that his ass got locked up. Peach County Lightfoot had to bail his ass out.
Oh no, I did not. In '99.
'99.
He wasn't enrolled, was
he? He had some roles, yeah.
Oh wow, '99. Okay.
He didn't catch that, Tony. He had some roles.
Oh, I caught it.
You got it. Okay.
I caught it. All right, let's see your tiers.
They're right there on the screen, right there.
Oh wow, CJ Stroud done moved up to the top tier.
Oh. We're gonna start with a tier.
Hey man, why you scratch out the Atwater name, put your name, boy? You clowning, boy.
Hey, I ain't even kidding that too.
You clowning.
Hey.
This my list. If
you got it typed, you got every right to scratch his name.
There you go. You fluid.
You should have typed it and copyrighted it.
Gotta get it right. We're gonna start at tier 1. So I don't have 10 quarterbacks in my first tier. I got 5. I kept Kirk Cousins on there just out of memorial. If I had to do it again, I'm gonna take him off. But he's 5. But Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, CJ Stroud, Kirk Cousins. That's my first tier. Any disagreement with that?
Yeah. Like I said, move him up. I didn't say move him all the way up to the penthouse.
Yeah, CJ Stroud don't belong in tier 1 right now, bro. Let's not overreact.
Okay, let's
go. No, for real. He's doing his thing. He's definitely doing his thing. But yeah, man, come on, man.
So let's get his stats. Team has a winning record.
I don't care about that.
14 touchdowns, 1 interception, 103 with passer rating, 62% completion percentage, 2,200 yards. That's about top 15 in the league.
I don't care about that.
Team is in the hunt for the division title.
I don't care about that. There's no stat you can look up and read off to justify CJ Stroud being in a tier 1 quarterback, mentioned in the same tier as Pat Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, when he hadn't even played 10 games in the NFL yet, bro. That's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna convince me of that. And I don't even see. Hold on. Hold on, man. Where Joe Cool at, bro?
Oh, I know I forgot somebody.
You damn sure did.
Yeah, I was counting my quarterbacks. I'm like, I think I'm forgetting somebody. So Joe Cool will be right there in tier 1. Joe Cool will be right there in tier 1. He's
Hey,
healthy.
you know what? Listen, man. I'm with you, Tony, but like, listen, it's not popular. Like, okay, if you take out Kirk Cousins, based on, I would leave Kirk Cousins in there for this week. But man, you got a valid argument, Fabe. Like, you talking about a dude that got 14 touchdowns and only 1 pick, just led the team that had the number 2 pick in the draft. I think they've already matched their win total from last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
For the 3rd most yards per game in the league.
And we look at Joe Burrow's stats. He's completed 66% of his passes, but he's on thrown for 1,800 yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 picks, and a 91 quarterback rating.
I know. C.J. Stroud having an awesome goddamn year, dude. You know what I'm saying? Awesome rookie season. Tier 1? No, bro. That to me. But it's your list, man.
Right.
This your list.
Like I said,
It's your list. So you be great. Yeah, I'm not putting my stamp on that. I'm just no.
Well, like again, I'm with Tony a little bit. I need to see more. Like, I'm not going to put you in that top tier list off of 7-8 games. When you got guys up here with 7, with 100 games. I totally agree with you, Tony. On the other hand, if you took the name away and you're talking about who's, top tiers for this season, and you took the names away, that name, those numbers says top tier.
And this for this season. This not for career. I'm talking about just the 23 season.
Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about. This season.
I agree with you.
No.
Okay, well, we'll slide over to tier 2. We got Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, Tua, Russell Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, and Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy could slide to 3, but if it had a 2.5, he'll be there right now. They're on a 3-game losing streak.
Dang.
So that's why I got him at the bottom of tier 2. Plus, he lost Trent Williams and Debo's out last couple games too, though. So,
no,
any issue with tier 2?
Nah, I'm not. Well, I don't know, man. When like you say, when you look at these numbers, then we're not. This list is not about numbers. This is about how we feel. Because Joe Burrow is not at the top of any of these statistical categories, like none of them. So we're obviously going based on what we're looking, the eye test and what we've been seeing.
Because right now, Burrow is 13th in the league in completion percentage. If you look at his yards, he's not in the top 15. He's 17.
He also missed a game.
He hasn't missed no games. Burrow hasn't missed any games this year.
I thought he did miss one.
He didn't miss none. He missed no games this year. Played in all 8 of their team's games. They took a bye, but he played all 8 games.
All right, man. I could have swore he missed one, but if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But that was only part of my point I was getting ready to make. Is that though because of his injury though, he was definitely hampered in the beginning of the year. So he definitely wasn't playing his best football early. but he's doing what he does. He turned it on, and he's looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL these past couple weeks.
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
let's move to tier 3. Justin Herbert, Sam Howell, Geno Smith, Baker, Derek Carr, and I got Josh Dobbs on there because he's had a good season despite Arizona sucking. And the way he played on Sunday, didn't take a snap with the squad, came in there, balled out, and won the game against the Falcons. But at the same time, those were the Falcons also. But he's had a solid season this year as well, to his credit, with a bad team, and he has a chance to make the playoffs with Minnesota because I believe they'll be the 7th seed right now, 7th, 8th. So he has a chance to actually just play some playoff. The team keeps playing consistently, and the defense start pulling through. They should have a chance to make the playoffs this year.
Why do you have Sam Howell over Matt Stafford? Why is Matt Stafford in the bottom tier?
Matt Stafford, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 2,000 yards, 59% completion percentage. Sam Howell, 67% completion percentage, 14 touchdowns, 9 picks, and 2,400 yards.
What about QB rating?
QB rating, as far as Howell, 89, Stafford, 82.
My eyeball still telling me that Matt Stafford is a better quarterback. See, that's why I don't like these tiers, man. But I get it.
And plus, Stafford missed the game. He missed his past game Sunday. So,
but I get it.
Hey, there's no tier where I'm putting Matthew Stafford in the top 2. Where you got him at? I can't.
He's in the third.
He's in. No, you got Stafford in the bottom tier, dude. 4. You got him with the. You got him with the scrubs. Matt Stafford ain't no scrub.
He ain't having a good year.
Oh, okay, man.
Hey, so let me ask this because I see.
Let me say this. Up until 2-3 weeks ago, Matthew Stafford was having a great year. He had a bad game, then he got hurt. But for up to about 2-3 weeks ago, Matthew Stafford definitely was having a good year.
I mean, good year by who? His standard? Because Matthew Stafford is good for at least 1 pick per game. That you can go ahead and put that in the book.
Yeah.
I mean, like Brett Favre used to be good for 1 pick a game. He still was a good quarterback.
He ain't no MVP though.
Who ain't no MVP?
Stafford.
Oh.
Even on that run they made to the Super Bowl that year, if you remember, he had 5 straight games where he threw 2 picks.
Yeah, he had a lot of picks that year.
Exactly. Like, he gonna throw it to you now.
He gonna throw a pick.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you.
He gonna throw picks because I mean he take chances, man. He feel like with his arm strength and his arm talent, which is true. You know what I'm saying? He can take them chances and make them throw.
Man, hold up. Why my producer around here talking about Josh Hobbs? What are we doing?
Saying Hobbs what?
He got Josh Hobbs at what tier you got Josh Hobbs at, Anatoly?
Fabe got him in 3.
For what? 3 what?
Fabe got him in tier 3.
And what number is that? Like in his tier 3? Help me out, because I'm
He's at the bottom of tier 3, but I don't know if do your numbers do they mean anything, or like is that where you got them ranked in the tier, or that's just for counting quarterback purposes?
That's why I got them ranked. They got them ranked in that tier.
No,
that's why you got to rate that in that tier.
Yeah, that's how I got them rated in that tier. The top 3, and then 4 is just whatever. The top 3, you got to rank them to be, get a better context. Tier 4 don't damn matter. I just rank their because they the worst of the worst.
No. Tier 3 is fine because after tier 2, all that's trash. So yeah, tier 3 is fine. There's nobody. Whoa.
Justin Herbert don't belong in the tier 3.
Whoa, you got Justin Herbert in tier 3? This is blasphemy.
It's for this year.
This year.
Yeah. He hasn't been consistent all year. 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, only a 97 rating, only 2,000 yards, 67% completion percentage.
13 touchdowns and 4 picks. You got this man in tier 3.
And you saying so? And CJ Stroud, 2,300 yards, 14 touchdowns, 1 pick, 103 rating. He's not tier 1.
I already explained.
Right, and I already explained myself also too.
Oh,
I got Josh Allen at the bottom of tier 2.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this clickbait.
Okay.
And look at Herbert. He's at the top of tier 3, which means is fluid. He can switch between 3 and 2.
Man, Justin Herbert having a better year than Russell Wilson. What's Russell Wilson's stat?
Hey, boy, you know,
boy, you scrolling, boy. You scrolling. You scrolling a long way.
16 touchdowns, 4 picks, 102 rating, 66% completion percentage.
Hold on.
I like Russell Wilson too, but he ain't no damn better quarterback than Justin Herbert right now.
Yeah, I mean, number-wise, not. I mean, yes. I would take Justin Herbert over a whole lot of people in tier 2. Hold on, not a whole lot of people. Everybody. Everybody in tier 2. I'm taking Justin Herbert over everybody in tier 2. That's how I feel about your tier 2 and Justin Herbert. Not 1 or 2 people, Fabe. Everybody. And 2 of them are on tier 1. So, that's tough.
This is Justin Herbert's last 5 games right here.
Okay, well, the last game was a blowout, so he didn't have to do nothing. So now we put it, but hey, that boy started out 1 and 2, and look what he's doing. He digging them out, and he 2 losses again. No, actually, no, he had more losses than that because he lost to the Dolphins. So what are they, 3 and 3 now?
Let me check.
No, that's more than 6 games.
They play 8 games.
I think they're 5 and 3. I think they're 5 and 3.
4.
They might be 4 and 4.
So remember now, what were they 0 and 3 before?
1 and 2, maybe, if that.
I know they were.
They were 1 and 2, 0 and 3.
I think they were 0 and 3 for a minute. Go to their schedule. I think he done pulled them out of an 0 and 3 hole.
They were 2 and 2 in the first 4 games. They started 0 and 2.
Right, and then you had that.
They flew the win against the Vikings.
Tough loss against the Cowboys. The Chiefs beat the brakes off of them, and then they beat the 2 bad teams they supposed to beat.
Now we're gonna go
through. That's gonna be a nice game. I didn't even know they played Detroit this week, boy.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So that's gonna be some fire. I'm taking the over.
Yeah, they ain't beating Detroit.
They'll
beat Green Bay. They're not beating Baltimore. They'll beat New England. They'll beat Denver. I don't know about Vegas because Vegas. That's one game though, and Jeff Saturday had the same success on his first game, so we'll see. But I'm rooting for Antonio Pierce though. Buffalo, that's a toss up. We'll see.
Hey, Vet say Justin Herbert overrated. What y'all think?
What?
Right.
What?
Vet, you got to put a number in the chat, bro. Like where you rate him at? If you say tier 3, we muting you. We would mute Fabe, but it's his show. So we want to hear this. And Tony said, I just lost his comment. Where he went at?
That right there?
Yeah, that's what he said. Everybody boo Fabe live. Okay, Vet got him in the bottom of tier. Hold on, who you got in the bottom of tier 2, Vet? Okay,
Herbert.
You got Justin Herbert, bottom of tier 2. Nah, not the bottom. Who hit like on that foolishness? Tick.
Yeah, you got damn Brock Purdy ahead of damn Justin Herbert right now.
Yeah, this is. Hey, how the little shorty said on the little TikTok? Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh man. Hey, that boy got Matthew Stafford number 12 on tip 4. Boy, this is great for discussion, boy. Hey, it's some friendships gonna be lost over this list right here. Somebody gonna get animated and call somebody the F word, and it's gonna be on this list right here, boy. This is a peep starter right here.
Like I said, tier 4, I just put them in whatever order. It didn't matter because that's the bottom of the barrel. That now the first 3, yes, the last tier, I just put them right there.
I know you got my godson messed up. You better revamp this list. You got my godson messed up all the way.
Yeah, your godson terrible this year, but he got no help, and he's not gonna have a first round pick next year.
Oh, why not?
Oh, because the Bears own that pick.
Who they trade? Who they?
They traded to the Bears to get your godson.
Oh, that's right.
So and they played tomorrow night. So they better try to win the game so their pick could be lower than what the Bears hope is going to be.
Oh, you know, I'm watching shit tomorrow. He outdo CJ Stroud. I know that again. I know that. Well, Carolina is horrible.
Yeah, they're terrible.
So they play Chicago next, right?
They play Chicago tomorrow night.
Who are they? So this is the first. Okay, so I know who Chicago playing for. Chicago playing for Drake May. Who is Carolina trying to lose for?
Anybody but Williams, probably.
They just suck. Yeah, Carolina just suck. They ain't trying to lose nothing. They just suck.
You got rid of DJ
behind Adam Thielen out there leading the team in catches. Something wrong.
You got rid of DJ Moore to get Bryce Young. That was too much of a cost right there.
Hi, DJ Moore ain't did nothing. He had one game. Him and his quarterback had one game together. That's it.
To my last year?
Yeah. Oh, okay. And they go, Anatoly gonna come through. Tick say this list is cutthroat. You ain't lying, Tick. I'm telling you, be careful, man. Some people gonna have to come to church and pray over this list, Tick. You're gonna have to go down to the jailhouse and pray for some people messing around with this list. Okay, so he said, Anatoly say the Bears are playing for Marvin Harrison and a quarterback. So Marvin Harrison and Drake May.
More than likely, if I can get the list, I'm gonna get a possible draft order for next year. I'll put out right quick before we go to the NFL.
What's the rundown? Can I ask y'all a question? While we got Vet, Tick, Anatoly, Tony on here, what do you all think Caleb Williams will be in the NFL? Give me a quarterback comparison since we just came from this quarterback tier. Compare Caleb Williams to one of the quarterbacks that we have now in the league. Best case scenario and worst case scenario. That's a good one, Tony.
Yeah, that's a good one, Shaq. That's a good one. That's one of the ones you got to put in the chat. Don't put nobody on the spot on.
Yeah, I feel I'm just because, like, listen, 3 weeks ago he was God, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That boy in purgatory right now.
Oh,
Bryce Young ain't got no help.
None. No help.
Okay, so Vet say best case scenario, he calling him Geno Smith.
nah.
Best case scenario.
That's tough right there. Nah,
wow.
Man, come on, man. Chill out.
Stronger arm, more mobile. Okay.
Best case scenario.
Pull the tears up, man. Let me look at the quarterbacks, man. That'll help me. Thank you.
Ooh, I like Reverend Tick, you showing out. Now that's a good one right there. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Go ahead and edit that and put.
I mean, believe it. I mean, honestly, man, believe it or not, I would say he put me in the mind of a Dak Prescott.
Mm. I would combine Tick and Vet. I think worst case scenario is what's his name? Geno Smith. I don't know if I put him in best case as far as Mahomes. I mean, I would say best case would be Josh Allen. I think Mahomes is on another level. But when you watch Caleb Williams, man, he shows some flashes of some oh my gosh. You know, he does do that.
He
But
has his moments.
I wouldn't go Mahomes.
He has his moments. Hell no, I wouldn't go Mahomes. I wouldn't go Josh Allen.
It's done. I totally said Rick Myra. I'm done.
Man, that's tough. That's cold blooded right there. Back in the day, I remember them saying Rick Meyer was probably the greatest prospect for Notre Dame since Joe Montana or some
That's
shit
because
like
it
that.
was Notre Dame.
I'm telling y'all, he put me in the mind of Dak.
I don't say Dak because I would say worst case scenario Dak, but he, like I say, like, and you know, you guys have watched him. He has some moments where you like, okay, that boy is that generation, and then sometimes he hold the ball too long and all of that. But I wouldn't go Rick Myra. If I'm gonna go way back, like Anatoly did, I would go Jeff George before I went Rick Myra.
Yeah, that's what I put up there.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh, Jeff George. You said Jeff George?
Yeah, I would go Jeff George.
Yeah, right
Mahomes, man, I need to stop, man.
Look at the arm angles, mobility, the creativity.
I said Mahomes.
No, I said Mahomes also. I said Mahomes or Jeff George.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say Mahomes. That's nah. I'm not gonna do that. I best case scenario is best case scenario is Josh
look,
Allen.
Listen. You know, I'm always the one that go against the grain. It's just in me. It just is what it is, man. Like Shot said, you know, up to a couple weeks ago, in the media and you know all that stuff, you know, he was like God, you know, on as far as QB go. But I mean, just keeping it in the buck, dude. Like taking nothing away from him, but hey, man, he's not. He's a little bit overrated. It's hard to say overrated because of how talented he is, but that's how. But I'm saying overrated because of how much hype he has. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's not living up to the hype, dude. He ain't live up to. He had a good year in Oklahoma, but he was super ultra hype. He left Oklahoma, followed Lincoln Riley over to USC. Like it ain't translating, dude. As far as in W's, the wild plays and all that type of stuff. But in college, man, it's about them W's, dude.
Could be he's doing all that because of his defense.
Their defense sucks. Like yeah. I mean, I have to put the disclaimer on that. His defense sucks, dude. I'm talking about so.
Yeah, they listen. They can't, like y'all know my saying. They can't stop kids from crossing the street. But I will say this to Tony's comment about overrated. With all that being said, and with talks of him maybe being overrated, he still will probably be a top 5 pick.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I don't know if you say overrated to a top 5 pick. With a down year for him. What are his numbers?
That's why I try to make sure I say it because of the hype. It's not necessary. It's just the hype. He's not living up to the hype, man.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, can you? When they just called you 4 weeks ago, the greatest quarterback prospect in the history, like, can you live up to that? Hell, what's his name? Didn't even live up to that. What's his name that got hurt soon for the Colts?
Andrew Luck.
I mean, no, it's definitely hard to live up to, but I mean, hey man,
I
it's
feel you.
28 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, almost 3,000 yards,
Hold up,
69%
what?
completion.
What he got?
28. Caleb Williams, 28 touchdowns, 4 picks, 69% completion percentage, 2,900 yards, rating 175.9, and QBR 83.2.
Oh, we got to take all that back. So he just looked really, really bad because of the team.
Yeah.
And 10 rushing touchdowns. Don't forget that 10 rushing touchdowns.
Oh my God, young fella, I apologize.
Yeah,
On
my
behalf
bad.
of the whole damn podcast.
Yeah, my bad. My
Yeah.
bad.
He has 30. He's accounted for 38 touchdowns for his team.
Man, I apologize. Like, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Gee. Okay, I see what you're saying now, Tick. Yeah, hey, his team makes him look really, really bad. I thought he was out there throwing the ball to the other team like Vinny
Yeah, I
Testaverde.
thought he had more picks than that person.
Yeah.
You didn't really in your bag and pull these stats out, bro. Because I'm telling you, I could have swore I always see stat line about how he didn't had a pick or two. You know what I'm saying? Every week.
And hold
It
up,
seems
so
like
3 of them 4 came in one game.
Game to Notre Dame.
mm-hmm.
So if you take away this Notre Dame game, this boy got 27 touchdowns and 1 pick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
apologize, young fella.
Kenny Moon, really? All right, quick question about we'll talk about Jaden Daniels and then we get to college
You did
basketball.
look like trash again. I'm sorry, Fabe, but you did look like straight trash against Notre Dame now.
Yeah.
We apologizing, but you look like straight baloney juice against Notre Dame. Now let's just call that what it is. That's why we having this conversation, because we saw you.
Yeah, he went there better against Utah either the following week when they lost 34-32. No touchdowns, no picks. Had a rushing touchdown. I believe he had a fumble also in that game.
See, so here we go. So now we digging. Now we digging. He had. Let me see. I want to. He didn't have a couple since they scored so many points, dude. He didn't have a couple of wild games where he probably had like about 5 touchdowns type deal. But back-to-back weeks, stout competition, not no scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Utah, Notre Dame, terrible games.
Well, no, he didn't have a terrible game now. Because his quarterback rating in that Utah game was 133.8. He just and his completion percentage was 70%, 71%. So he was 24 for 34 with 256. Now I don't know how they scored. I'm assuming he let the running game.
No touchdowns.
Yeah,
no touchdowns.
He scored a rushing touchdown.
And Utah quote unquote got a real stout defense. That's what we hear. Stout defense.
But Tony, you put up 32 points, so there was 4 touchdowns.
He had nothing to do with it.
Well, he handed it off. Now again, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked to hear that stat.
He ran for one of the touchdowns.
That boy got sacked 6 times against Notre Dame.
Yeah, that would have a lot to do with it.
You got happy feet. Didn't want to get hit no more. 13 carries, -8 yards against Notre Dame.
Yeah, I got it.
And then look, the week after that against Arizona. Let me see what he ain't throw but for 219.
No, that was the week
56%. So that's his. See, that's what I'm talking about. You talking about 3 straight games, bro.
No,
Utah, Notre Dame, Arizona, subpar games. Threw for 256.
Right. He ran for 3 touchdowns.
I hear you to the right. I hear you. But I'm talking about the arm.
Nah, in that Arizona game, he accounted for 4 touchdowns. I mean, he is a dual threat quarterback now. He accounted for 4 touchdowns in that game, and his quarterback rating was a 142.
142.
So, yeah, that's one of those ones where you got to see the whole game because the numbers don't look bad. Now that completion percentage was bad.
Absolutely.
But you accounted for 4 touchdowns. I can't ever say you had a bad game when you accounted for 4 TDs. Now, you're right. Now, the hype is way too much if 4 TDs is mediocre. And, of course, he obliterated Colorado.
That's what ran it up. He had 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, Colorado and Nevada. Yep.
In that Colorado game, I say this: if Travis Hunter were playing in that game, they
Yeah,
probably would have
they
lost that game
almost lost to
also.
Colorado.
They
That
should
boy
have.
came out. That boy came out the game. When they up by they was up
Yeah, they
by
was up by
3
a lot, by
touchdowns.
like 28.
Yeah,
But hold on now, we got to call it what it is, because this boy balled out against Washington. They just lost. He accounted
Yeah, he
for 4
balled
touchdowns
against
against Washington.
Yeah, he balled against Washington.
Yeah, but look at these scores, man. When is Lincoln Riley gonna actually have a defensive practice? Like, just because you get the defensive players, if y'all don't ever meet, you can't be no good defense. I guarantee the defense don't ever go to a meeting. You can't.
Kenny Moon's bringing up on Jaden Daniels from LSU.
Yeah, I saw it. I ignored it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vet said they play 0 defense on the. Hey, pull up Jaden Daniels stats so we can go ahead and fry Moon real quick.
There you go.
Tick said they play dead.
What about him going to the damn stands and crying in the game?
Who did that?
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Oh yeah, that's gonna cost him some millions. I'm not picking you.
That dude jumped up in the stands, jumped up in the bleachers to cry with his mama and his daddy. Talking about he wanted to cuddle with his dog. I thought when somebody said that cuddle with his dog, I thought somebody was just exaggerating. Somebody was just cracking jokes or whatever. He literally said that shit, bro. He wanted to cuddle with his dog.
All right, Moon. We got your boy up here. 27 touchdowns, 4 picks, 97 QBR. Is that number 1 in the country?
93.1 on the QBR. I don't know, but 199 passer rating on average. 27.92 on yards. Caleb has 200 more yards, 1 more touchdown, same amount of picks. Caleb has 3 or 4 more touchdowns rushing. He has 4 more touchdowns rushing than Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden playing in the SEC though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy went for 11.163 against Alabama.
Yeah, he was scared to throw it after they picked him. He didn't want to throw it no more. I was watching him. He was like, "Nah, I'll just take off."
11.163. Ooh.
Damn, 15 for 130 against Missouri.
Yeah, why we keep calling him a quarterback? He look like Adrian Peterson out here, man. Go sit down somewhere, boy.
Ole Miss 15 for 99. Yeah, they lost that game.
He need a 20 jersey. He don't need no 4 jersey. He need a 20. That boy out there looking like Eric Bieniemy. Shout out to them Commanders. Yeah, all right, man. We talked about him.
We talked about it. Don't forget, our quarterback tips were brought to you by Angel Soft tissue.
Hey, this damn Tick said they can't play dead in a Western. Oh my God.
And everybody died with
Tick is killing them, literally.
Just right quick, this do we show you before we move over to college football? This CBS Sports projected first round. Caleb Williams, number 1 to the Cardinals. Drake May to the Bears at 2. Marvin Harrison 3 to the Bears. Bo Nix to the Giants.
That makes sense.
Olomu Fashanu.
Don't do it. Just say him.
Fashanu from Penn State, offensive tackle. Jerzon Newton for the Rams. They actually got a first round pick this year. I was shocked. Talise Fuaga, Oregon State. Oregon State has the best offensive line in the country. Roma Dunze, Washington receiver. And JJ McCarthy.
I'm sorry, why they got the Pat so far down?
At 9th, they're gonna have the 9th pick. They suck. They got 1 win this year, or they got 2 wins this year. They got 2 wins.
Hey,
Tampa Bay got somebody picked in the draft or something.
They're projecting them to go 8th.
yeah, they got a bad record right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, they
but
don't.
I know this is a mock draft, but where the SEC players at in this mock draft?
Let's go back up. Let's see. That's a good question. There's none in the top 8, top 9, top 10. Brock Bowers going 12.
Wow.
Yes, that's
I mean, well,
That don't even make no sense.
Jaden Daniels going to the
They got
Ravens.
They got Logan Thomas.
yeah, that's true.
But if he's at 12 and he's available, you're not picking Brock Bowers.
I mean, absolutely, but that just don't make no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And I really, like I say, I wonder. I don't know. I guess they just expecting things to turn. Tampa Bay ain't got no bad record right now. They got a better record than New England. Yeah, they got them. They got a better record than New England do. New England got a worse record. New England ain't won but 2 games, man.
For real. Hey, this is gonna be. I mean, obviously, we know this list not gonna be the real.
Because
list.
that's actually what I. That's actually I was paying close attention and I was waiting to see the Patriots. That's why I was like, well, where the damn Patriots at? Because I think they gonna end up with I think they gonna end up with either Caleb Williams or Drake May. I really do. They gonna get one of them, boy. It ain't gonna be no JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, New England's 2-7. Tennessee 3-5. They don't need a quarterback. Levis look like he's going to be the guy going forward. He's going to start for the rest of the year. Broncos 3-5. Giants 2-7. Bears 2-7. Carolina 1-7. Tampa Bay 3-5, and the Cardinals 1-8.
New England gonna get one of them, boys, man.
They lose out, yeah. I need to see their schedule. If they're gonna lose to Indianapolis,
Arizona gonna start winning some more games when Kyler get back out there this week.
Yeah.
If they win 2 games when he get there, they gonna sit him down.
Yeah.
They're gonna tell him sit down so we can go get your replacement, please, sir.
It depends on what he look like.
Patriot net 5 games. They play the Colts Sunday, got to bye. Then Giants, Chargers, Steelers, Chiefs.
I ain't here but one W out of that.
That's the Giants, and that's the Giants.
That's the Giants. I ain't here but one
that,
W out of that.
Then Jets, Broncos, and Bills.
Well, I ain't here but one W out of that.
Hey,
y'all think y'all think Belichick gonna be there next year? Y'all believe this rumor that if he lose this week, he out?
Nah,
they're gonna give him to the end of the year and have him retire. I would.
I think if he end up with one of them, that's why I'm telling you. I think they're gonna end up with one of Drake May or Caleb Williams. He end up with one of them, boy. Bill ain't going nowhere. I promise you that.
Well, he not picking Caleb Williams. Now he'll pick Drake May, and then I can see him going to get Bo Nix. But I don't see Bill Belichick drafting no black quarterback that early. I said it.
Well,
so
don't do that shot, man.
I can see JJ McCarthy moving up there, like bro, you know. And
don't do that shot, man.
I don't want to be that guy, but like we just looked at this mock draft, Tony, and nobody saw Michael Phoenix in this draft. Like, stop it, man. They got JJ McCarthy and Bo Nix. Everybody know JJ McCarthy knows what the defense running.
This is what they got. They had Michael Penix 20 to the Vikings.
What?
But like you said, this draft, this is a first initial reaction after half the season.
Draft. Yeah, and I totally say Bo Nix, 27 years old. He the longest yard.
Who they got right there for Dallas?
Kerry Kinches from Miami.
Oh, come on, man.
Man, don't make me no Cowboy fan if y'all get Cam. Y'all get Cam. I'm a Cowboy fan for sure. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Well, now they got the SEC guys coming in here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Xavier Leggett, Barrett Carter as Graham Barton off his line. Okay, I can see that. Um, Jordan Morgan from Arizona.
He trash. They go to my guy Dallas Turner.
Cooper DeJean, Iowa.
Hold up,
Never heard
hold
of
up,
him.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Time out. Woo! Hit the pause. It is. I'm just asking. He's a little light skinned. Is it me? Is it the screen? Or is
The
he a little bit lighter than the guy?
Was Jason Sehorn part two?
That would look like. He from
Always.
Iowa. Yeah, no, he from Iowa. So yeah, he white. He from Iowa.
Yeah, he looking like Puka Nakua.
Yeah, Jason Sehorn part two, boy.
Man, y'all better
2.0.
stop. They better stop. They better stop. Okay. Them
But
boys
yeah, this is
got
just too early.
it's
This
way
too
too
early.
early. Way too early.
Let's jump into some college football, guys, right quick.
Okay.
Man, we was on football, NFL. Damn the whole
Yeah,
thing.
Faye, you broke out that list.
Yeah, it'll be all right. We all right.
The conversation starter.
I'm telling you.
Our college football segment is brought to you by Arizona Tea and Ozempic. If you drink Arizona tea, your ass will be on Ozempic. All right. What y'all take away from this past week in college football and what you're looking forward to this weekend, Shot?
Man, I think I know I said this a little bit last week, but this might be Nick Saban's best coaching job this year. That doesn't mean they're gonna win a national title, but somebody on this show had them losing 3 games.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
I did because the quarterback. We didn't know where they had a quarterback.
And I said last week, we watched this kid get better and better every week. And then and I don't mean this to be an Alabama plug, but don't everybody want somebody on their team like Terry and Arnold, that kid number 3 for Alabama, when they showed Nick Saban ripping him, and he was talking like, yo, I take that he's not talking to me personally, like he took the criticism, and he one of the best players on the defense. He's probably a first round draft pick. So my take would be that it's a bunch of takes. Dion. What's happening with Dion, Georgia, haven't lost a game in two full seasons. And then, you got, they about to they about to have a march on the Capitol in Tallahassee on them Hurricanes. That's my team, but it's about to get Jim Crow ugly up there in Tallahassee. Like, I'm talking about separate bathrooms. This seat's taken. It's about to get real, backwoods, Escambia County, Jim Crow crazy for the Hurricanes come Saturday. It's not gonna be nice. That's my take on college football. And when they gonna suspend Jim Harbaugh? I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. Go ahead.
What about you, Tony?
Yeah, so I gotta take a shot at you, man, about the Alabama. Them boys definitely doing their thing. Looking like they gonna get into the SEC championship game and
And get
match up
blowed
with
out by
Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, get blowed out by Georgia.
Man, stop doing all that, man. Dion definitely coming back to earth. Doesn't really look like they're gonna make it as far as bowl eligible too. They got to get 2 of their next 3. I know they got Utah. Then they got I think Arizona, and I can't remember the other school. But I know Arizona, I know Utah, and I can't remember the third one. So
The
it's
other one is
definitely gonna
Washington
be.
State, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is Washington State. I think you're right. I think it is Washington State. So definitely gonna be a hard hill to climb, man, to get bowl eligible. But
They're not.
Definitely still had a good year, man. Definitely got them boys going in the right direction. Triple, quadruple, they got their win total from last year. But just perfect example of overreacting. Overreaction at the beginning of the year. I think the boy had a couple of good W's. This Michigan thing, man, is ridiculous. It's just snowballing. Uh, the funniest shit in the world to me was when I heard Michigan came out and released a report to the Big Ten. I think it was yesterday or today, saying that uh, Purdue, Ohio State,
and
and another
Rutgers.
school, yeah,
It was
Rutgers,
Rutgers.
yeah, colluded with Purdue to give them signs for the Big Ten championship last year between Purdue and Michigan. So it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting accused, you getting accused for stealing signs and this elaborate plots, and your rebuttal is to come out and say, well, hey, Ohio State and Rutgers did it to us last year in the Big Ten championship game. Come on, man. Cut that shit out, man. Cut it out. Um, I feel sorry for them boys a little bit. As much as I hate Michigan, I feel sorry for the players going through this, man. Um, Harbaugh probably about to get suspended. I don't know how many games, but definitely looking like he's about to get suspended. I don't know how bad it's gonna hurt them. Um, I guess it depends on how bad the suspension is, whether it's just games or they actually keep him away from the team. So I guess we'll know here shortly. But definitely feel sorry for them boy, man. That scandal is really snowballing. It's getting out of control. Getting out of
Oh,
control.
okay. Shot. Your producer got a toe bomb. Hold on. We're waiting for the toe ball to come in.
Toe bomb. I
Toe
like that.
bomb.
Is it a toe
Toe.
bomb or a totally bomb?
If you click on the link, get on the show, we'll know. Oh, you talking about FAMU Swackies champs.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Celebration Bowl, December 16th, Saturday, versus NC, probably North Carolina Central, but we'll get on that. We'll get on that, Toby.
The basketball team got stomped last night.
Ooh, fam.
Yep.
Oh, well, we don't play. We don't deal with that.
Then the boy lost by almost 30.
Who they play?
I can't remember.
Hey, why y'all feeling bad for Michigan players on the team now? Didn't they benefit? Like, this ain't like no sanctions when the sanctions come down against USC and the team already gone. They didn't think something was crazy when all of the offensive plays worked. like they benefited too. No, hey, I ain't trying to be funny with the shorties, but all the plays work.
I mean, no, I get you. I mean, but I still feel sorry for them, though, man. Because they're on the verge of going to the playoffs. So, I definitely feel sorry for them. But it's definitely some funny shit going on
Hey,
over there, dude. Like I was reading earlier today. D boy they found out, and he ain't deny it. It's true. And he talking about get my lawyers involved to get my name out the paperwork. The boy then found an LLC. You know what I'm saying? With Blake Carm on it. You know what I'm saying? With Blake Carm on it, and the dude that's caught up in the sign stealing scandal. And Blake Carm talking about he ain't know. He don't know how his name got on the paperwork. But this dude on the LLC with old boy, dude.
I
Like,
don't condone the cheating, especially publicly. But this man on the sideline, like, listen, y'all. At the end of the day, man.
Hey, that Central Michigan shit was funny, boy. That dude.
Yeah, man. Hey, and he was standing up against the wall like that. Ain't none of my business what's going on over there. Like, come on, man. This some Men in Black stuff, man. Like, I feel like they superimposed that man in that picture. I don't think that man was in that picture, man.
I ain't even know that's what McElwain in went, man. I ain't know that's what McElwain in went.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. You got to get them boys. You got to get them boys they props. Them boys say, "Listen, here's your itinerary as Plies would say, here's your itinerary for the day. You going down to Central Michigan. This is right up the street. and you want that man on with the Dick's Sporting Goods right over there on the Central Michigan campus. Bought him a shirt, ironed it. You know what I'm saying? And walk through like, hey, I'm a young white male with some sunglasses on and a polo shirt. Ain't nobody gonna bother me. That's Central Michigan fault. That ain't his fault. He wanted good seats. Man, I'm all for that. Hey, what's his name? What's his name?
What's his name? What's his name, D-Ran?
Connor
What's
Stallion.
up, boy?
Connor Stallion.
Connor
Man,
Stallion.
free Connor. Hey, free Connor Stallion until it's in reverse.
Hey, I was listening while I was driving. Tony brought up the funniest one though. That funniest one is you get caught, so now you snitching on everybody else.
Yeah.
When you done made the most elaborate 007 scheme to steal signs. Hey, shot to make it so bad. Central Michigan is sponsored by Adidas. This nigga go to the place with some Jordans on. So he on the sideline with an Adidas shirt and some Jordans on.
That ain't again, like I just said. That's Central Michigan fault for not catching.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, but it's funny. It's funny to me that they didn't peep game. Like, wait a minute, cuz got on some Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they wasn't looking at all
is
that,
a
man.
trip though. They interview, like you said, they interviewed Blake Corum. They talking about some LLC that sell vacuum cleaners and all this type of stuff, bro.
Hey.
It done got real out of hand, man.
Hey,
it done got real out of hand, bro.
And I totally said that boy went and grabbed a clipboard. Like, boy, y'all finna let me in here, man.
He did. Man, they got him on the side. They got him on the sideline at the Michigan game. I'm hearing they got him on the sideline. Damn. They saying that Nebraska got him on the sideline.
Man, like they said, that man is a hero. That man is a college football junkie. Let him free.
They say he has that dog. They say the dude, he went to the Naval Academy. Both his parents are Michigan alum, and he has been a huge slappy. The dude had a manifesto on how he was going to make the school better than the schools in the ACC. He had a 600-page manifesto, bro, on what he was going to do for the University of Michigan. They found all this stuff, man. Then when he finally resigned, his lawyer said nobody on the staff knew what he was doing, which I kind of find hard to believe, but maybe so. But nobody on the staff knew what he was doing. He did everything on his own. Then it come out, he got all these elaborate, man, this dude's supposed to have an LLC in Wyoming. He's supposed to have an LLC in Idaho. Man, I'm like, what is this? Who is? They hired 007 for real.
Man, that boy did it for the coach.
Hey, Fabe still a sign right now, man. Y'all better watch.
Hey, you serious? He got his glasses.
Fabe still a sign right now, man.
And the crazy part about it is, everybody, man, that's all you hear on sports talk radio up here. If they suspend Jim Harbaugh, they got lawyers lined up to do a quick injunction. Don't do everything to try to fight it. And it's like, if to me, one dude said, Jim, you probably should have just gone ahead and took the 2 games and this would be over with. You know what I'm saying? Because according to the sportsmanship clause in the conference, the most they can do is suspending 2 games and fine the university $10,000. So I would have just took the damn suspension.
Nah, he can't do that. That go on his record. Hey, shout out to that boy Willie Mitchell, man. He came on the show right now saying what's up. Congratulations, my guy. Good to have you on here. It's been a long time. What's up? Hey, man,
I tell you this, Penn State boys, it's a wrap.
Can somebody get me Connor's what they call it, GoFundMe page? I know he got one.
They talking about all air school in the nation want to do, man. They give him the right way to do it. They change his name and everything. They said all these cats was like, hey man, if he was at what school did they say they're making jokes about it up here? They're like, if he was at Bama, Nick would have had him right. He would have had a different name. It would have been all types of stuff. It would have never came back to Alabama. They were just making jokes about it. Like, but if you think about it, if he did go to the right school, probably wouldn't hear about it. Probably when he bought it on.
I just wish they would have won a national title, so this thing could have really got interesting. Like, no
Yeah.
disrespect to Georgia, but this
Yeah.
thing would have really got
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm glad you tried to clean that up a little bit because I'm like, damn, dude. Like,
Nah. I'm just talking about just for how crazy it is. Like,
I get it, but nah, we good. We good. We don't need to we don't need to sacrifice one of our championships to entertain you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real.
Hey, but this dude on the sideline looking like Agent K and J, man. Like, this is crazy. I saw Buddy on the sideline. I say, man, do your thing, bro. Take one for the team.
Part, and when I seen it, they showed it the last year, the Ohio State game. He all behind Jim doing this, and they pointed to pass. Then I see him at the pitch at the CMU State game. I'm like, damn, this nigga got on some radar glasses. He got on some inspected gadgets, stealing signs. He got on a fake beard. Yeah, Fabe, you look just like him. All you need is a CMU shirt.
I bet you they audit Jim Harbaugh account. He got some some deductions on there where he went to the grocery store and bought $50,000 worth of groceries. At the same time, Connor account went up $50,000. Like, I just want to see Jim say he didn't know. That's I want to hear that.
He already said it.
He said it, Shot. He said it a couple times. Yeah, he said it a couple times.
Oh, I know he said it. What I'm saying is they gonna say Jim. So when this unknown white boy come and tap you and say, Coach, they about to run X58 slant dagger, and he was right. You mean to tell me you ain't asking no more questions?
Yeah,
he kept telling y'all plays and he was 100% right. You ain't asked why? Stop it, Jim. Stop it, Jim. Go.
The one guy, man, up here brought up a real good point. He was like, Michigan did this and did that. I'm starting to think, because remember, before they played TCU, nobody could score on them in the second half. They was like, oh, he put everything together in the second half and was passing it all out. And it's like, I told Atwater, I said, if he was stealing signs that tough, damn, why he ain't go down to SEC country? Got your ass whooped thoroughly. You gonna steal, you gonna do it to win a national.
Man, look at here.
Hey, one thing I can say is that, when it supposedly started, right before this supposedly started, Michigan was trash. They were talking about getting Harbaugh ass out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that's kind of giving credence to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and if y'all remember, hey Tony, if you remember, I don't know if y'all remember this, they interviewed him right before he won the first Big Ten title. He said, I'm willing to do any and everything to put us over the top. We will beat Ohio State. Look what happened.
He meant it. I remember we was on the show and I called him the most overrated coach in football. Did I not?
Yeah, and I agree. Hey, look, I agree with him. Atwater went off on me. I'm like, man, they should fire the dude, bro. He ain't showed nothing. Then all of a sudden, this man went 25-1 in the next 2 years?
Yeah,
he ain't lost one game in 2 years. How did that miraculously happen when Ohio State was stealing your lunch? Was the bully stealing your lunch for the last almost 20 years?
And you ain't got but 1 or 2 first-round draft picks during this stretch.
Stop. Right.
Connor.
Right. All of it makes sense, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was like, okay, maybe this dude was like a rogue. I told Atwater, I said, man, where there's smoke, there's fire. But this dude, man, if he's this big time fan, did he go rogue? And then it just started like, oh man, this don't make sense. Jim come out and say, I ain't had nothing to do with it. He told the Michigan president he ain't had nothing to do with it, because out of all this, they talking about giving him an extension.
Yeah. Willie just came on and said he's definitely overrated. We're gonna see. This year, he don't have that luxury. So let's see how far Michigan goes. That Ohio State game gonna be a bit. Well, no, this week game gonna be tough.
Yeah, this week they play Penn State. It's at Penn State too, right?
Better horses though.
Is at Penn State, yeah.
Yeah, man. The only thing is about Penn State, y'all I've been saying this for years. I really don't trust James Franklin in big games.
I said that for years.
Yeah. Are they doing the whiteout again? Are they doing whiteout again over
No,
there?
that's usually at
They
night.
need to.
Or it's not at
It's
night?
at night. It said the game is at noon. They usually do the whiteout at night.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
But I will say this: Manny Diaz got that defense looking good. I mean, they went against Superman, Marvin Harrison. But I mean, we gonna see. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna see. Because if they mess around and lose, it's a wrap. But what do you say if they beat the hell out of Penn State? What do you say?
That's what I'm saying. We'll see. Let's wrap it up, Fabe. Getting late for me.
All right. Mike had on that. You doing a partner shot tonight? You got one?
Who, me?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Mike has put on the rundown.
Your Black Thought.
Your Black Thought.
Oh, I swear to God, I got to start paying more attention. But I give you something quick. This a quick freestyle. So, the United States has donated $75 billion in the last year to Ukraine. So we've given $75 billion to somebody that can't even fight. Okay. We've donated over $4 billion to Israel in the last year. We've donated over $900 million to Colombia. I don't know why Colombia need money. They got their own product to sell unless we buying. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what we need from Colombia that's worth $800 million. It ain't that much coffee. Coffee ain't that good. So I'm just trying to figure out if we got all this money to donate to Colombia and Israel and $75 billion. And here's what the money goes for. It goes for humanitarian. Some of that money goes towards their humanitarian efforts, military and financial assistance. I'm just trying to figure out when the people in the United States, the people that's a little bit darker than the people in Ukraine and a little bit darker than the people in Colombia, they got their own product to sell, when we gonna get our reparations? We got money for everybody else but the people here. Let me put that in context before I go ahead and end this. That's just like you saying, okay, I'm gonna give money to all the kids in the neighborhood, but you gonna leave your own kids with no money. The same kids that did all the chores in the house, help make this beautiful house a home. We gonna give all the money to other people, but we not gonna take care of the people that's in our house. I'm a little bit confused, and I'm saying that because elections coming up. Yesterday, what was it, Tuesday, was an election day all over, and then you got the primaries coming up real soon. Let's keep that in mind when we start talking about these candidates. Vote, get the candidate that's gonna help your people, your neighborhood, your community, your best interest. Don't just vote Democrat just because you're a Democrat. Check the candidates out, see which ones are gonna benefit you, your community, and your interests. That's my Black Thought.
That was a good one on the slide, bro. I read about all that, man. I'm like, damn, they can give all that money away. Why you can't help the people here?
$75 billion.
Yeah.
Got to be kidding, man.
Three words before we go. Vote or die.
Vote
right.
or die.
Vote or die. That's our show for tonight, guys. We thank you for
Boys,
watching. We'll holler.
Next week.
Y'all boys be safe, man.
Go Connor.